You guys. Okay, we're in the bunker, in the dungeon. Okay, they haven't found me yet. We're still, it's just the beginning of something. 4 years of hiding in the maze, honey. Welcome, everybody. How's it going? Welcome to the main show on this a weekend extraordinaire. Hello, Debbie. Hello, Velasquez. Nectarine Man. 5'0", Vel. Who else we got here? Jackie. Jack's Bag Attack. Falling asleep. Yeah, Rulongcha. I know it's late, right? 2 a.m. for you. Hi, everyone. It's Sunday evening here in Australia. Says Kaz. Cecilia Brown. 8 a.m. in the UK, however. We're all over the place. Jen888, Tyler, Anna Marie, Andrea Myers, Karen Brody, Diva Anna Bouget. How's it going, everybody? Thank you for being here. Thumb up the live stream. You look smashing, says Velasquez. Thank you so much. Thank you. I wish I felt the same way. We're just coming out of a 3-hour pre-show, you guys. It was a live stream for Tier 2 members and Tier 2 patrons. It went on for 3 hours. It was a coming of heart pre-show, but what happens in the pre-show stays in the pre-show, of course. But I can only tell you, you missed something if you didn't join us. So, consider becoming a Tier 2 member or patron and never missing out on any pre-shows. I mean, it was a doozy. It was a doozy. We went there. It was cathartic. Listen, Linda. And now here we are. I found in these secret, abandoned, old tunnels and dungeons of the fashion bunker, I found a new green room. So that's where we spent the pre-show. We were in the dungeon green room. It was very bizarre. There was a buck attached to a wall, but it was attached to a wall by its butt, not by its neck. So there were some anal situations going on in the pre-show, but legs were missing. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. How's it going, everybody? IYKYK. Yes, the analogy. Let me tell you. Hope you're all having fun. And Diva Budget. Hello, handsome. You look so nice. Thank you, Diva Anna Budget. Sorry, I'm just trying to turn this thing. Okay, got it. Oh, you look really great. Okay. Really great. Cha, thank you guys so much. Maybe it's the low sodium diet I've been on since a week. I don't know. I feel like I'm less puffy. Oh, well, we shall see how this goes because, a little bit of dieting, a little bit more movement, trying to live healthy, trying to think about the upcoming year and trying to think about surviving the next 4 years. It's something you want to do. Part of doing that is, loving yourself more, having a healthy diet, right? Physical activities. I don't know. We'll see how far it's going to go. I was at a store the other day, and the cash register person had a huge fupa, and I was looking at the fupa thinking, I have to do something because I cannot get a fupa. It was big. And I mean, like the kind that goes underneath, it's like hanging almost to the knees. That type. Very bizarre. A Foopalicious. Yes, Tyler. Yes. So, and I was just like looking and thinking to myself, I have to go back to a healthy diet. I have to go back to a healthy diet because I want to have mobility. I want to move. You know what I mean? Mobility. Because when shit hits the fan here in the dungeon, I gotta run. I gotta be able to run, okay? You see, look, these tunnels. You can get lost in the... Okay, Miss... Anybody know it? It's Bubbles. She's just like, hello.
Hello.
Bubbles doing the medieval version of Bubbles. Hi, Jacob. How's it going? Brenda, good morning. Blue Egyptian Lotus. How's it going, everybody? Boy, oh boy, have we got a heck of a show for you. we are in the Middle Ages or the medieval times again. We have fallen back in time. Somehow, somewhere down the line, we did something to travel back in time, and here we are. And so the topics today, hi Terry, how's it going? So the topics today kind of begin with a very medieval story. I have to get on the treadmill, says Debbie. Honey, you and me together. Oh, Bubbles said, I love that for you, Debbie. Cha, no, Bubbles, seriously. Amen to that, says Rosanna. When we have to run, I wouldn't want my daughter to slow down for me. Right, Rosanna? We got to slim down and we got to be able to run, honey. Run for the mountains if needed. Heaven, how's it going? Hello, darn, I'm late in my Wi-Fi. Or my Wi-Fi. You got a Wi-Fi? Here is going in and out. So I may have to rewatch. Looking so debonair, Dacob. Thank you. Well, times require it, if you know what I mean. Yep, we gotta run to the hills. Well, Egyptian Lotus says, Super Dick, it will look like you lost weight. Thank you. It's the black. It's black always thins us out, doesn't it? Hi, Audrey. Good morning. So since we are in the in the medieval times or in the Middle Ages, here's a fashion story for you from the Middle Ages. So I'm looking at like topics to talk about. It's kind of hard to look up topics to talk about, because we are in the Middle Ages, internet, really nothing. I got to find my news. The only way I can find news is to go to the main square in hiding, of course, because they're looking for me. The authorities want me. They want me real bad. But I hide, I wear my hoodies and my cloaks and I'm looking for news to share with you guys, right? Because nobody's allowed to know here where I am in this time that I actually have a secret connection to the internet. They don't know what internet is. You listen, I've been talking to the folk. Oh, Terry, thank you so much, my
Teresa
love.
McGuire donated $60.
Tip went through. Yes. Terry, are you ready for the new situation? So Terry initiated this because she's the first one to tip today. By the way, if you wish to tip your host, the link is up above at the top of the chats. Thank you so much. Or, well, down here, but you don't see it right now. Okay. So Terry, you will be initiating a brand new tippage, like a thank you tippage thing, and it's Bubbles. Off with her head, they said. Off with her head. And this is what I was trying to tell you guys. I was going to the square, trying to, rummage up some news. I don't know what to tell you. What news? What fashion news in the Middle Ages? Well, turns out you can get the best gossip when they're beheading somebody, Yeah. So, oh my God, the head is Bubbles. Yes, the head is Bubbles. What did you think, Debbie? So, it's just your morning routine, a beheading, burning at the stake, your usual Middle Ages morning affair, you understand. That's where we get all our intel. And so that's where I got that's where I got Bubbles' head because she got beheaded. Nobody liked her in the Middle Ages, okay? But also, I have heard a story about a bear, a medieval bear. But before I tell you the story of the medieval bear, it's a fashionable story. It's a fashionable affair of a medieval bear. Little rhyme. But first, we're going to do Terry. I got markers. We're going to cover up Miss Thing here. Bubbles will be cover up with your tips. So I will be adding your names or drawings as we go along. This is a two-edged tip. Oh, honey, it's a two-tipper. It's a two-tipper. And should we do red lips? No, but I want to write names. She needs a bit of lippy. We can do a bit of lippy from Terry. So Terry just got Bubbles a really expensive lippy, a $60 lippy. So we're going to add a little bit of lips, a red lippy. And oh, Bubbles. And hold on. We are working on it. Oh, this looks gorgeous. And then this wouldn't be the Middle Ages if we weren't a little creepy. You know, if we weren't a little creepy. And look at this. Terry is on Bubbles' lips.
Hello.
How's that? No, the creepy part is it's like we have Terry's name tattooed on her lips. It's very Middle Ages. Very, very Middle Ages. You see, this is what we do here in the Middle Ages. We don't ask for permission. We just tattoo, hammer stuff. If you wish to tip your host as well, here's your QR code or link at the top of the chats, and you can end up being on Bubbles as well. There you go. Brenda, darling, thank you so much.
Brenda donated $15. Missed you lots. I am so happy you are back. Let's enjoy the live stream.
Thank you, darling. We're going to do blue for you. Wait, is blue visible? Yes, it is. Green screen is. Oh, so should we do? We should do a piercing on the nose for Brenda. Well, for Bubbles, but from Brenda. You understand? No, wait. Yeah. Yeah. No. I'm thinking purple. I'm thinking. Where's this dark blue? What is this? Oh, there you go, Brenda. You know what? You did it. Poor Bubble, says Heaven. It's the Middle Ages, Heaven, and we're back to the Middle Ages. No one has rights anymore here. Audrey says, our girl Bubbles is edgy with her piercings. Totally. Let me just add Brenda. It's harder to write on this foam than I thought it would be. Can you believe? Oh, it's fabulous. Check this out.
Hello.
Hello. We're getting there. We're getting there. So there you go. That's our special tipping exclusive from the medieval times. Velasquez says, this is better than Donatella Bubbles. Okay. I have her head on a stake. Yeah? Because that's how we do it in the Middle Ages. But she's now... Oh, there you go. Yeah, there you go. She can stay there. There you go. She can be a little bit dreary like there. There you go. I see the vision, says Debbie. You understand, Debs. You understand. So that's life here in the dungeon. Now, I went to a beheading just a couple of hours ago in the main square. You understand, just your regular Sunday morning thing. And somebody was talking about a bear. I'm like, what bear? There's no bear. There hasn't been a bear in the village ever since the last election. But then they said, no, this is a different bear. And we have issues. I'm like, what issues? And well, here's the story. So believe it or not, also in this time, we do have problems, legal issues. Law is kind of fickle, you understand. But here's what happened. So this happened somewhere in Los Angeles. Let me show you well, actually, a picture of a bear. Well, a bear attacked a car. Well, a Rolls Royce. The bear wanted a luxury car. You see, it's a little bit complicated. The bear broke into a Rolls Royce, and the Rolls Royce got all beat up by the bear because, honey, that bear was having fun in that Rolls Royce. Many things were done in that Rolls Royce, honey. That bear did not leave any stone or white powder unturned in that Rolls Royce. Now, the owner of the Rolls Royce, once they saw what happened, let me show you a picture of the bear in the Rolls Royce, by the way. So this is a very weird picture, but that's the window of the car, and that's the bear. Hard to decipher. Debbie says, does a bear shit in a Rolls Royce? Well, a bear does a lot of things apparently in a Rolls Royce. Let me show you the next picture. The bear does a lot of Bubbles, you're in the way, darling. Now, I understand that you are gorgeous, but there. California Department of Insurance 2010 Rolls Royce ghost claim. Now, so the bear scratched up the Rolls Royce. The bear had a party in the Rolls Royce. And, well, here's the thing. Here's the third picture. The bear also, scratched up the door, and here as well. There as well. Bear broke stuff. This Rolls Royce doesn't look like much to begin with, to be perfectly honest with you. But oh well. So the bear did what it did, and the owner was like, hey, let me claim this. I need to contact my insurance company, and let me try to get some money from this, like my poor car. This is devastating. Val says the bear knew exactly what he was doing. The bear knew what he was doing, and apparently the police got involved, and pretty soon they found out that the bear really knew what he was doing because the bear attacked other two cars. So the bear kept attacking cars. So there was 3 cars that the bear attacked. And interesting how the bear was always going for the cars. Always for the luxury cars. Well, we are in the Middle Ages after all, so I did manage to find the bear. Some of our local witches in the village here, they showed me the way. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the bear. So yeah. So yeah. So basically, yeah, so the the insurance company working with the police figured out like something sus is going on. Why are there so many cars being attacked by a bear? And why do the claw marks look so perfectly symmetrical, like aligned? Look at the claws, yes. And so they did a little bit of investigating and digging, and and they found out these 4 Oompa Loompas who were planning to scam basically the insurance company, and they put together a bear outfit. And I don't know how they were planning to scam because those were like their cars that they were damaging. They just wanted some money from the insurance company. But this was so one of these Oompa Loompas would dress up as a bear, and then he would go into the car and damage it, and they would try to take pictures and be like, look, a bear did it. So this is one of his claws broke. Yeah, he was particularly aggressive on one of the cars. Audrey says, plot twist I didn't see coming. Yeah, and Debbie says it was a Timu bear. Do I have a hair? Yeah, I have a hair. So annoying. But here's it. So The vehicle owners told their insurance, this is KTLA 5 News reporting, told their insurance that a bear entered their 2010 Rolls-Royce Ghost in Lake Arrowhead, causing extensive interior damage. They even provided video footage of the supposed incident. The video showed what looked like a furry creature rooting around inside the vehicle. But after a closer look, investigators determined the bear was actually a person in bear costume. And to confirm it wasn't an actual bear, a biologist. Oh boy, there goes our taxpayer money. The biologist from the California Department of Fish and Wildlife reviewed the footage and concluded it was clearly a human in a bear suit. A search warrant executed at a suspect's home led to the discovery of the bear costume and handheld claws that were believed used in the fraud. The investigation also uncovered 2 additional fraudulent claims at the same time and place involving a 2015 Mercedes G63 AMG and a 2022 Mercedes E350, officials said. All 3 claims featured the same alleged bear damage, with videos provided to different insurance companies. The 4 suspects are accused of defrauding their insurance companies of more than $141,000. The suspects, I'm just going to read you the surnames. I mean, Tamarazian, Chirkinian. Okay, Tamarazian, 26. Chirkinian, 39. Murad Kanian, 32. And Zuckerman. They've been charged with insurance fraud and conspiracy. Yes, actually, it was in Glendale, Gloria. Yeah, Glendale. Except for Zuckerman. He's from Valley Village. Don't put Zuckerman in Glendale, please. Zuckerman is from is from Valley Village. So there you go. Yes, Zara VR says Armenians? The surnames would suggest Armenian heritage. So that's what they did. Cecilia says, I'm not a biologist, and I can see it's not a real bear. The furries are out of control, says Willa. No bear DNA was found, right? Right. Yeah, there you go. Cecilia says, thought you said Zuckerberg. No, but close. Gloria's like, I knew it. Glendale, it's Little Armenia. Well, the Little Armenians tried it with the bear. You got to hand it to them. This is very much befitting the times we're living in right now. You understand. This is very 2024, post-election 2024. This is where it's at. This is where it's at, and I do believe we're going to see more animals popping up in 2025. Lovely. So there you go. That's our bear. He's a little deflated. Oh, he's going on a big diet in the slammer. Listen, Linda, that bear is going to go on a diet. Yeah, there you go. That was the sitch. That was the situation with the bear. Yes, Brenda, this reminded me of the trash bag stealing stuff. This is the same spirit. So the trash bag situation Brenda is talking about is when these 2 other Oompa Loompas that looked like Super Mario and Luigi, they broke into some hotel in Vegas, I believe, that had a pre-loved luxury shop, and they took plastic buckets, plastic garbage trash cans to put it was in Florida. Oh, of course, Florida, right. Of course, Florida. They took plastic buckets with them, like the warp tubes in Super Mario game, and they would just throw the bags in that, and they would like skedaddle out with a little with a little hat and everything, and they got caught. Of course, we're worried. And Super Mario and his brother Luigi got caught. Oh wait, Bubbles. There you go. There you go. Just exactly, Rolongcha, just your regular Florida story. You understand. So there, that happened. But I do have other topics for you. Of course I do. Here's one. Oh, this is interesting. So of course we've heard. Oh gosh, are we filming this? Yes, we are. And you know what? This is one of those debilitating moments where, where people have said stuff. Oh, I can't find it. About this new. Oh, there it is. Zach says, and just like that, me and my furry woke up. Good morning. Good morning. Cha. And yeah, thumb up the live stream. Okay, here goes. So when I film this topic, do we have bubbles in the screen? No, I take bubbles out. Yeah, this is going to be complicated doing in and out all the time for me. But okay, we're going to figure out another solution for this. So we're filming a topic, y'all. And because we're filming a topic, I'm going to rush upstairs because, you know, the new inhabitants of my castle that have taken over, they go hunting from time to time. And then I can sneak up into my throne chambers and shoot a video before I have to run down into the dungeon again. So hold on. Let me listen, Linda. I'll see you upstairs. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Whew. Cha. We are in my other throne room. Now, in the last live stream, I showed you there's a lot of throne rooms in the fashion bunker, okay? But this is one of the rooms that they have kicked me out of, okay, because they've occupied my entire castle, but I sneak in here sometimes to shoot a video or two. Rot. Let's cozy up. This is where we belong, not in the gutter, not in the gutter. We belong at the top of the castle, but as also often is the case, we don't always get what we really deserve. So we got to fight for it. All right, so let's do this topic. Yeah, the rats have taken over the castle emotion engine. Oh my God, Cecilia, really? You read somewhere yesterday that Pharrell was voted a designer of the year? Designer of what? Cucumbers? Okay.
Butter.
Designer of butter. Of course. He designed the butter of the year. So, where was we? Ah, yes. Chanel. Hi, everybody. Dacob here. Welcome back to the Fashion Bunker. Chanel's continuation of directorial. Let's do this again. Okay. Hi, everybody. Dacob here. Welcome back to the Fashion Bunker. Chanel is at it again. They are not telling us just yet who the new artistic director of their fashion department is going to be, but they're letting us, clients, and whatever you want to call us, simmer and wait. Because they think they're all that. They think they're the most important fashion company in the world, and they think that, you know, they can take their time. They can make people speculate. But the thing is, I'm like, who cares if they're making us wait? Because, like, we're losing interest, honey, at the speed of light. With every passing day, I'm less and less interested in their fashion department. Less and less interested? No, let's put it in a different perspective. Can you go in minus of interest? That's where we're at, Chanel. Like, nobody cares anymore. But my problem is you're making these poor designers wait. You're making them simmer. You're making them go crazy. You're making them feel like, should they renew their contract with the brands that they're already working with? Or should they not renew the contract with the brands they're already working with? You are making some of these designers suffer. And that's the part that I'm kind of interested in. Because let's be perfectly honest here. how many of those are salvageable? How many of their morals are salvageable? How many of their talents are salvageable? Who cares? We're living in the end of times. It's the end of luxury. It's the end of everything. And you want to make us believe like you're making the decision and it's going to take you many months, but you're going to tell us mid-December who the artistic director is. And now you're playing this kind of musical chairs with us and with them. And I believe partially also to see how the reactions are of the public. It's almost as if Chanel themselves were leaking these names because they leak the names in a very suspicious rhythm. Wouldn't you agree? Every couple of weeks, one name is dropped. And it feels like the Baconator is sitting there waiting to see the reactions of all of us Oompa Loompas, to see, oh, do the Oompa Loompas like this person at Chanel or not? And then they move to the next potential candidate, and then they wait for us to react to that as well. Subscribe to my channel. Let's get to 100,000 subbies. We are so close. Thumb up this video, and let's talk about the latest leaked intel. Who will be the next artistic director at Chanel and fashion? And the name that is in everyone's mouth, not mine, but since everybody's talking, might as well chime in and give you my 5 cents worth of this crappy bacon. So now everybody's, the name that's in everybody's mouths and whatever other orifices they got, everything I say in this video is for entertainment purposes only, not rooted in truths or facts. Everything's alleged and just my opinion. And you see, we are in the Middle Ages here, okay? Bougie at times, but don't you worry, I'm also in the gutter. Okay, I'm also in the dungeons. You just check out my live streams, you'll know. So word in town and in the main square of the village here is that Mathieu Blasi is going to be the next artistic director of Chanel. It is so interesting to me to see all of those little hysterical fashion channels out there wanting to bring this intel out as quick as possible. Like they don't even have time to wash their face, put on proper makeup. Honey, they're still in pajamas. They don't even have time to comb their hair, but they've already turned on the camera and are filming to just read literally an article written by WWD magazine or Miss Tweed, you know? And also questionable, how did they get their intel? Who's leaking all of this? Come on, wake up and smell the coffee, people. But anyway, so there they are reporting to you because they have to be the first. And then you have the fashion bunker. Now, since we have been catapulted back in time, it takes us a little bit more time. We are in the Middle Ages. So for us to echo into the future to you, it takes a moment. But we're here now. So first, let me tell you, Oompa Loompas out there making the videos before you even manage to take your morning dump, before you film a video, learn to pronounce the name. His surname is not Blazy. His surname is not Blazy. For the love of fashion. Okay? So, take your morning dump, focus, drink your coffee if you need to, or a tea, brush your teeth, wash your mug, comb your hair. Seriously, you're talking about Chanel here after all. You understand. And then turn on then turn on your camera and film your video. If I can get out of the medieval dungeon, sneak my way back into my throne room when the new inhabitants that have pushed me out of here are out hunting, then so can you. Yeah? Good. So there's that. Now, as for Blasi, he is currently the artistic director at Bottega Veneta, another one of those brand names you should learn to pronounce before you make your videos. Okay, it's not Bodega Veneta. It's not Bodega Veneta or Veneta. It's Bottega Veneta. Now, here's the thing. The news is reporting that, Bottega Veneta is one of those rare brands that are doing quite well, despite all of the other ones falling from grace. But here's the thing. They also claim that Dior is doing well, sales-wise. I have been bored to unalivement of Maria Grazia Chiuri's repetitious collections for Dior every season. They sell. Why? Because boring people have money. And they're the ones buying. So ask yourself, why does Bottega Veneta have success currently? Groundbreaking designs? Innovation? Yeah? No. Sellable stuff. So, okay, so you think that he would be the right fit for Chanel? Now, so I was thinking to myself, why would Chanel want him? And then I thought, oh, Lina Nair. Oh, Bruno Pavlovsky. I mean, the two of them, really, two peas in a pod, honey. They found each other. So, I mean, yeah, if somebody were to choose the next artistic director at Chanel, and if that someone were to be the CEO of Chanel, Lina Nair, ex-Unilever soap manufacturer, well, they also make Vaseline. You know what that means. I could see how she could think that he's a good fit for Chanel because she's thinking money. Everything I say in this video is for entertainment purposes only. Ratchet and inferior entertainment, granted, but entertainment nevertheless. Listen, you're welcome, okay? You're going to get at least 4 years of this, so I'm the best you're going to get at this point. So enjoy and say thank you, So seeing it from her perspective, everything I say in this video is for entertainment purposes only, not rooted in truths or facts. Everything's a legend, just my opinion. He has this sort of, I want to say, curriculum vitae or CV that, yeah, makes him interesting for a Baconator. Here's the thing. Because they say here from 2016 to 2019, well, first they say he was born in Paris. So Blazy, born in Paris, 1984, is a graduate of La Chambre in Bruxelles, and he started his fashion career as a men's designer for Raf Simons. So here we start the name dropping. From 2016 to 2019, Blazy worked at Calvin Klein as part of the team Raf Simons brought to New York. We know how that went. Terribly. Before Calvin Klein, Blazy, who is a French and Belgian national, worked in the studio of Céline under then creative director Phoebe Philo, becoming senior designer in 2014, and for 4 years at Maison Margiela, ultimately responsible for its couture line, dubbed artisanal. Chanel Fashion has been without a creative leader since Virginia Viard, as some people call her, left June 5th, 2024. So he has a pedigree of sorts, right? He has a pedigree. But is that enough to make us interested in Chanel again? No, it's not enough to make me interested in Chanel again. I still think best solution would be to do something groundbreaking, unexpected, something to break the status quo, something to break the snoring of the fashion world. I really think they should take John Galliano. John Galliano. Hedi Slimane, yeah, he left Celine. Okay, people thinking, oh, it must be him. But Hedi, he would just do Hedi for Chanel. It wouldn't be a new vision. It wouldn't be a new path for Chanel. It would just be a Hedi version of Lagerfeld at Chanel. That's what Hedi Slimane would do at Chanel. He wouldn't do something new. Jeremy Scott would do whimsical things. He would do pop. He would bring back the 90s Chanel stuff, which we all love. But let's be perfectly honest here. We all love it because it is vintage. We all love the 90s Chanel, the Barbie Chanel stuff because it's from the 90s, because it's hard to find, because it costs a lot of money, because it's like so rare and precious and colorful. But if we were to see that colorful stuff redone today, to nausea, from season to season to season, it would lose its luster. It would, trust you me. So while I believe Jeremy would be a really fun and whimsical fit for a couple of seasons, I would give him a guest designership moment. You know what I mean? Long term, I don't see it. I don't see it happening. I don't see it happening with him and Chanel. The Moose, please. I mean, I don't even want to talk about it. That's just ridiculous. Ridiculous. I mean, it's like hiring H&M to do haute couture. Like, come on. And I know that H&M started doing haute couture for do you remember what was it, 6-7 years ago? They did a couple of haute couture pieces for red carpet events, the Oscars and shit like that. Terrible. It was so bad. But no. So no, the Moose would be asking H&M to do haute couture. Who else is there? Haider Ackerman. Let him do his bougie. What was he appointed of doing? Let him do his bougie tech wear for snow, for rich people going to St. Moritz to snow in the winter. Let him do that. We'll go. Oh, Marc Jacobs, right? No, I don't see Marc Jacobs at Chanel. I think Marc Jacobs could do classic Chanel stuff, but I don't see him. I think Marc Jacobs would do what he did at Louis Vuitton. Also, would Carl and Marc, Karl Lagerfeld at a certain point started copying Marc Jacobs a little bit, because Marc brought all the innovation to Louis and he started the collaborations with artists and fashion, and I think Karl was quite impressed by that because Karl started doing the same. Karl started inviting artists to do capsule collaborations on the Métier d'Art collections. Look at the Egypt Métier d'Art, it's called Paris, New York, but we call it the Egyptian collection. The last Métier d'Art that Karl Lagerfeld ever did for Chanel, 2019, before he passed away. All of the graffitis were done by an artist that he collaborated with, And that was all Marc's influence. That's a whole era of fashion that is now gone. So to bring Marc to Chanel would be kind of full circle because I believe that Karl was copying Marc's vision of how to run a fashion brand at a certain point in time. But now if Marc were to come to Chanel, he would be kind of running after Karl's vision of running after Marc's vision of doing fashion and collaborations. Very bizarre. It's a very bizarre place to be and not really bringing in the true fresh air that is needed in a brand like Chanel. It's Galliano at this point. But, the Democrats didn't want Bernie Sanders. Look at them now. So Chanel not wanting Galliano is kind of a similar situation. They're not going to take Galliano. I don't see that happening because he's too risky for them. He's too risky for their image, and so they're going to end up. They're going to end up with a Hillary. They're going to end up with a Hillary. And we all know how that went. So that's there you go. So Chanel is like so that's what's going to happen. Because I have a sneaky suspicion that after all is said and done, Miss Baconator at Chanel is starting to smell the coffee. And I think she's realizing that she's going to be used as a scapegoat when this whole system collapses. And she don't want to be the one that the men point their fingers at, saying, it was all your fault. You wanted all these changes at Chanel, and look at us now. We can't even sell toilet paper no more. And so she is probably playing, in my opinion, allegedly, like a double. She's on two tracks at the same time. On one end, I think she wants to work with the other higher ups at Chanel, but she also doesn't want them to know that her adjacent plan would be contingency plan in case whoever they select next doesn't work well and the collections don't sell well, so that she is not blamed for it. It's a difficult position to be in because it's super easy to blame her, right? Because she is the CEO. So So she wants to pick someone who's going to be like a sure sell. But the sure sell doesn't guarantee prosperity for the brand, good image for the brand, because the brand already, in my humble opinion, has tarnished their image in fashion. It's not working anymore, at least for me. So they got to be very clever about this, and they got to put their egos aside, all of the CEOs, and they got to put all of their, money hunger aside, and they have to think about creatively and artistically, and when it comes to the heritage of the brand, what is the best candidate for that, not for the money. You got to put money second, because don't forget, when Carl was directing Chanel, all of these, intels came out later after he passed away, but they were saying like his collections were really expensive. His shows were really expensive, and they kept just pumping money, fueling money into the presentation of the shows and the huge pompous setups and settings. And it's not like the fashion was that profitable back then. Virginie made it more profitable because the budgeting was more tight, and the clothing was more wearable. So now what are you going to do? Now you want to play with the Virginie lower budgeting, but you want higher sales numbers while you're upping your prices and lowering your quality, while trying to still be interesting to Gen Z, which doesn't care about this stuff, especially if you're charging them $10,000+ a bag that is not even handmade. How do you think you're going to get out of that rut, Miss Lena Nair? You got you got yourself in one heck of a pickle, Missy. And I don't see you coming out of it that easy. But maybe you have that infamous contingency plan. There you go. You see, this is how we talk about Mathieu Blasi potentially coming as artistic director to Chanel. That's how you do it. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts and prayers down below. Until next time, never forget to never give up on love, y'all. Subscribe, thumb up the video. Let's get to 100K. Mwah. Period. Sick and tired of these sycophants. You know, they come and then they do their little videolets. And then they're like, ha! I reported about it first. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. WWD Magazine, Mistweet, they wrote it first. You read it. You read it out loud on camera. You read it out loud on camera. Sorry, I don't want to be all dusty. We're not serving rich lux here. The mini bag also won't go down well. Gen Z isn't buying a card holder or small wallet with a chain attached for $2,000, $3,000, $4,000. Exactly. Oh, not Adidas says there's no more scent of number 5 at 31 Rue anymore. There's scent of greed, honey. My question is, who is this Miss Tweed chick? Like, she'd just be making random predictions that have yet to materialize. That's another point in Motion Engine. But WWD Magazine also talked about it. And that's the thing, like, so then these content creators, whether they be on TikTok or on YouTube or on Instagram, then they jump on camera and they're like, and today I'm reporting to you that who's going to be, I'm like, what are you reporting? What are you reporting? You're reading somebody else's article and you're not adding any of your own input. You're not adding your own personal point of view. You're not adding anything to the conversation except you're filming yourself saying it and reading it. And you do it several times a day and acting like, okay, here I am I'm the newscaster. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Cameras rolling, everybody. Let me read the news. What cosplay are we in? What cosplay are we in? And the people haven't caught up yet because these Oompa Loompas, they get a huge following. Seriously. Like, please. You know what I mean? Hey, puta. All of my putas. It's me, Natasha. How's it going, sweetie? Oh my God, 5 foot nothing. Oh man.
5FT
Oh,
Nothing
thank you.
donated $100
Oh, that's too
to help
kind.
pay for your hospital bill. Get well soon.
So Bubbles came up from the dungeon with me. 5 foot nothing. What should we do? Should we do an eyeball? Oh, you know what we should do? I have an idea. We're gonna do. Oh, this is gonna be bougie. It's gonna be so bougie. We're gonna do. Wait, let me just find the right. We're gonna do the third eye that sees it all. Okay. Oh yes, honey. The day called, baby. We are in it to win it. So there you go. Look at that third eye.
Hello.
Look at that. 5 foot nothing. The third eye that sees it all in the day called, baby. Very appropriate, right? Very, very appropriate. There you go. Oh my God. We are taking Bubbles on a journey. On a journey. Thank you so, so much. But yes, Gloria, just like you were saying, that's exactly what it is. It's like, hi, everybody, it's me, Barbara Walters. Like, you're not Barbara Walters. Barbara Walters kicked the bucket. Wait, did I get that wrong? Is she still with us? Did Barbara leave? I think Barbara left. She left the. I think Barbara left the village. Yeah, she left the village, didn't she, Heaven? Yeah. Oh, Zach says, I'm telling you right now, Chanel will stick with its creative studio team, or if any, they will hire maybe Trisha Paytas. What? Wait, hold on, let me scroll up. They're going to hire Trisha Paytas for what? Wait, hold on, let me scroll up. Trisha Paytas, according to her rehearsal with the cage. Oh, that's all. Yeah, because Trisha bought the Métier d'Art cage from Chanel. That was hilarious. She's like, she was too embarrassed to ask how much it costs, and then they said $20,000, and she just paid it and left. Gloria says, yes, let's get to 100. Come on. You see, Dacob here has been reduced to a dungeon and running around hiding. He can at least get those thumbs up. Oh my God, we're still not at 100. At 100 thumbs up. Oh, you guys, thumb up the live stream. Thumb up the live stream, you guys. And thank you so much for supporting the Fashion Bunker. We're at 88 likes. I don't know. It's been very slow. Maybe the time streaming at this time is a little bit weird, perchance. Maybe that's an issue. I don't know. Or maybe we need to change background again. We will in time. Let me live my my medieval fantasy. Let me cope. Let me cope the best way I know how. Cuz we're all coping as best we can. This is my way of coping. Okay? I am mentally catapulting myself into the past, and it's easier for me to deal with all of this if I am in the past. Oh, Terry! Oh, Kenny!
Teresa McGuire donated $10. Kenny says give her an eyeball.
Give the woman an eyeball. Give the woman an eyeball. All right, Kenny, I'm gonna give Bubbles an eyeball. Give her an eyeball, will ya? All right, all right. Okay, we're going to give Bubbles an eyeball. We're going to give her an eyeball. And this is the Middle Ages. We do everything by hand. Everything takes time. You see what we're doing here? It's the savoir-faire. You understand? It's a métier d'art moment. You understand? Everything takes time. Everything is very costly. Very, very costly. You understand? And very difficult. Very difficult. You understand? Beautiful hours. 400 beautiful hours of handwork go into making bubbles. IYKYK. IYKYK. Hi, Pumpkin Ziggy. Wait, I need black as well here. Because we need a pupil, you know what I mean? Bubbles also needs a pupil. But she's like a little bit high. This okay, wait, she's like Bubbles is like all over the place. Hold on. And I love how because this is the Middle Ages, so we're a little bit, it's painful. She has a name tattooed on her eye. Of course. Ta-da!
Hello.
She's like, who? What? When did you? What? Isn't that fabulous? Yeah, there you go. She's shook, honey, shook. So if you wish to contribute to the creation and formation of our medieval bubbles, you can tip the host here or at the top of the chats. There's a direct link. Thank you very much. Bubbles, darling. We'll be back in a jiffy, won't you? In the times of AI, a handmade eyeball costs $12 million. Exactly, Natadida. Period. Don't we know it? Period. So yeah, no, the Barbara Walters commentary. Seriously, Gloria, that's exactly how I feel like. Kenny said she needs a wig next. What hair are we going to give her, Terry? What hair are we going to give her? I do have another topic. Let's stick with Chanel. This is, while we're at it, because if I can find it. If I can find it, because when there are a ton of topics to be prepared, I have to take a ton of screenshots as well. I didn't take screenshots of this. No. Wait, what is the topic again? Why? Oh, no, I did take a screenshot of it. What the hell? Sorry, guys. This is like... Oh, got it. Oh my god, this is another doozy. Okay, let's do it. Hi, everybody. Dacob here. Welcome back to the Fashion Bunker. Chanel fakes are getting out of hand. I mean, it has become such a mess. The fakes out there are beyond anything we would kind of have expected would happen in the future. And by this I mean, we know they make fake bags. People try to sell fake bags, sometimes fake clothes, fake accessories for sure. I've seen a ton of fake Chanel costume jewelry, even their fine jewelry. I've seen that as well faked. Shoes, yeah, some other accessories, yes, but I have never seen it go this far. Now, you see, now they're faking invitations and invites to Chanel fashion shows. I'm like, what? Let's get into this. And also, like, do you actually get into into a Chanel fashion show if you bought the fake ticket? How does it all work? Well, let's find out together. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Push the join button next to the subscription button. Become a member today. Get access to extra perks. You can also join me on Patreon. Super Dacob all spelled together there as well for extra perks. This video is being filmed live in front of a live virtual audience. I live stream several times a week. Come join the fun. Come join the chats. And everything I say in this video is for entertainment purposes only, not rooted in truths or facts. Everything's alleged and just my opinion. I. As reported by South China Morning Post, four people are being held over selling fake tickets to Hong Kong Chanel show attended by, I'll tell you, I can't say this name without laughing. You know what? I'll try to hold on without breaking out in laughter as we read through this article, but at a certain point it's going to be difficult. Thumb up the video and subscribe while you're at it. Let's try to get to 100,000 subscribers. We are so close. Y'all, we can do it. Hong Kong police have arrested 4 people for allegedly selling fake tickets to a star-studded Chanel fashion show. Police revealed details of the case on Wednesday, a day after the Chanel 2425 Cruise Collection fashion show took place at the Hong Kong Design Institute in Tseng Kwang O. Now, you know how Chanel repeats their fashion shows? You might be thinking to yourself, wait, hold on a minute. Wasn't the cruise show shown in Marseille? Yes, the original show was shown in Marseille, but then they show it again, just like they showed twice their Métier d'Art collection, and they would like show it in another country, somewhere where they have a lot of clients. So that's why they planned the same fashion show again a couple of months later. And that was the case with the show in Hong Kong. Pardon me. So now, okay, Chow Yun Fat and his wife Jasmine Tan, I'm just going to call them Fat and Tan because, I mean, so anyway, Fat and Tan were among the Hong Kong stars in attendance, as well as Karina Lauka Ling and Fala Chen. Taiwanese actor Chen Bolin and South Korean pop star Ji Dragoon were also part of the celebrity crowd. The force said it had dispatched officers after receiving report from the organizer. 2 men and 2 women were arrested near the event venue on suspicion of obtaining assets by deception. The force said it had dispatched officers after receiving a report from the organizer. 2 men and 2 women were arrested near the event venue on suspicion of obtaining assets by deception. Oh my God, the same text again. All 4 were mainland Chinese and aged between 35 and 40. The suspects are being detained for further investigation. And how many counterfeit entry tickets were seized? 11. 11. The police seized the 11 suspected counterfeit entry passes during the arrests. The offense is punishable by up to 14 years in jail. And a 5 million Hong Kong dollar fee. Is it a Hong Kong dollar? It says HK and then the dollar sign. The spring edition of the show took place in Marseille, France in May. Chanel opted for a site rarely used for such shows in Hong Kong instead of a more prominent location such as Tsim Sha Tsui. The Design Institute is an institution under the Vocational Training Council with an aim to nurture design talent to support the city's creative industry development. So in November last year, that's what I was about to say. In November last year, Louis Vuitton turned the waterfront avenue of Stars Esplanade in Tsim Sha Tsui into a fashion runway with Victoria Harbour as its backdrop. Fat and Tan attended the show. Now they're selling fake tickets. Now I get it, like if they did it in Hong Kong, but could you imagine somebody in Paris selling fake tickets to go and see the Chanel Haute Couture show at the Grand Palais, or to see their Prêt-à-Porter show, or their Métier d'Art show, or their cruise show in France? And could you imagine if the people that actually bought those tickets actually made it into the show, into the venue, and got seated and managed to make their way to the back stage area and snatch some clothes or nothing? Gee, I wonder, did something like that already happen? Yes, it did. Spring, summer 2021, except those were not fake tickets. It's just that a French comedian actress, managed to sneak her way into, remember the collection, the Rooftops of Paris, that gray setting that Chanel made back in spring, summer 2021. And she was in the public. That was the year that Cardi B was also in the audience. Well, when is Cardi B not in the audience? And one of the Hadid sisters was on the runway, and this lady jumped on the runway while the runway was happening, and she just walked the runway as if she was one of the models, but she wasn't. And then Chanel had to edit her out of their final video that they posted to their YouTube channel, and the Hadid sister was like, she was very rough. She turned into a form of bouncer, like a club door bouncer. Gigi Hadid. She was like, get out of here, and everybody like applauded Gigi, and Gigi was like the heroine of the situation, to the point where I thought to myself, did Gigi let this woman in somehow so that she can become the heroine of the day? Nah, that's a little bit too much of a conspiracy theory now, is it? But then again, we're living in those times, aren't we? 2024. It's almost the end of the year. We're looking forward to 4 years of this. So get used to it. Conspiracy theories all day, every day, honey. Anything to win, after all. That's the way it's done. So, for all I know, Gigi Hadid could have invited the actress comedian to the show because she wanted to then kick her off the stage and show her dominance and prove to the world of fashion how she is devoted to being a part of this fashion community forever. She is the heroine. She's not just a top model, not just a friend to the makeup artists and designers, but she is also the queen, the heroine of this story. You never know. You never know. Natasha says you never know. Publicity at Chanel is always needed. Exactly, 5'0". May the odds be ever in your favor. Period. Conspiracies are a conspiracy to make you feel powerless. Bingo. And what they managed to achieve with that particular fashion show and that, they call her the comedian crashing the show and then getting kicked out, is fear. Fear that they're going to sue her, fear that they're going to sue whoever else tries to do this, fear that the bouncers are going to be super aggressive with you and physical. Fear. Because just a couple of months later, there was that story of that young little kid was like 15 or 14 years old, trying to write a fashion reportage for his school, also outside of Paris. And he went to the Louis Vuitton fashion show. Do you remember that story? I reported about that 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Gosh, long time ago. And one of the security guards in front of the Louis Vuitton fashion show, he hit the kid. The kid is a tiny kid with a photo camera, super cute, trying to do fashion for his school. He slapped the kid. He hit the kid. The camera fell on the floor. I even think the camera broke. And then the kid was like giving interviews saying like, because he didn't want to take the kid seriously. That happened. Conspiracy theory. There you go. How about that for a conspiracy theory? We might not remember all the names and all the details, but we remember the zhuzh. More or less. We're still at that age where we have a memory, of sorts. We remember. Now, if I could only remember how to come back to my own time zone, yeah. Until next time, subscribe. Let's get to 100,000 subscribers. We're almost there. Thumb up the video if you liked it, and never give up on love. Let me know your thoughts and prayers down below. Bye. No, Brenda, he was not a white kid. No. No. But I think Louis Vuitton gave him a present or something. They apologized. I don't know what happened there. Who knows? Noura, thank you so much. Thank you, sweetie.
Noura donated $15. It's always a pleasure watching Dacob. Love from Australia.
I love you too, sweetie. Noura, what are we gonna do? We need some blush for Bubbles. I'm gonna do blush for Bubbles. It's like justice for Bubbles, but this is a fashion bunker, so we do blush for Bubbles. Yep, this is the blush moment. Yeah, blush for Bubbles. Difficult to do it in pink because I'm noticing that this foam is reacting differently according to the chemicals and the pigments in the different markers. My God, this is so hard to do. And there you go. I spelled your name inside. Oh, it's hard to see. No, you can see it. N-U-U-R-A. N-U-U-R-A. The A is very little.
Hello.
There you go. Wow, Bubbles, you are a sight for sore eyes. An abstraction of sorts, but a fabulous abstraction, you understand. You see, this is, that's Bubbles for you in 2024. What can I tell you? That's the life we're living. It would have been nice to let the kid slap the guard or maybe the kid's parent, as says Gloria. 5 for Nothing says, if I was that kid's parent, I'd want to. Phoenix Mom says, I think these solar flares are messing up with our memory. Poof, don't we know it? Will she take up residence in the vitrines? She's very big. I don't know. I was going to ask if that's 2025 Bubbles. I mean, she's going to make it to 2025. I mean, we have a whole... I mean, of course, we're doing the major things, but we're going to also get to the neck. We're going to have to do everything. She's going to be completely tattooed and covered with your tips. Well, hopefully, if you send the tips. If you don't, she's going to be naked, which is also okay because, it's Bubbles. She does what she does. You understand. So, for the end of luxury. This is interesting. Here's another topic for you about the end of luxury. And of course, we're worried. Are we, though? Are we at a point now, at this point, where we're like saying, who cares? You know what?
Yes.
Let's just, you know. I mean, I'm at a point now where I'm just saying, oh, let's just watch it all burn. That's me. I'm just like, let's sit back, chillax, Netflix and chill. I'm like, burn and chill. Empathy for what? Empathy for what? For what? Oh, we got a tip in. I see it coming. Phoenix Mom. Thank you, sweetie.
Phoenix Mem donated $5. An eyebrow.
Eyebrow? Okay. Wait, hold on. Okay, so we're going to do brown eyebrow. An eyebrow. Okay. It's going to be... It's going to be... It's going to be difficult. We're going to do the eyebrow. Ooh, this is good. Check this out. I spelled your name out as an eyebrow. Phoenix Mom. Huh? What do you think?
Hello.
What do you guys think? This is not bad. Look at that. Look at that. Phoenix Mom is the eyebrow, baby. Yes. Thank you so much, sweetie. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Right? The eyebrow, so on fleek, living. Oh, Nancy, I see ya. Oh, Nancy, what are we gonna add now? Should we do... I'm thinking we can do shading on the side of the nose or something. What do you guys think? Like here. I was just expecting a normal eyebrow. That was rad. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. So what? Is it a double? But is it 3 or... There's 2. I see 2. Oh, so we got 2 tips from Nanzi. Okay, so strange. So these are from like before the stream, but they're coming in now. Just letting you guys know. So Nanzi, I'm gonna add 2 of you. I'm gonna I'm gonna do the shading on the side, and then I think we're gonna do... Oh, we don't need to do... Well, let me do... Oh, this one. I like this deep purple. Doesn't look like purple, but it is kind... Well, is it purple? What is it? Doesn't say what color it is. I want to say it looks purple, so let's say it's purple. So Nancy, we're going to do the shade here on the side. You know? And since you sent 2 of them, yeah, we're going to do... Oh, this is elegant. Look at that. We got Nancy on the side, so we got that nose shading going on. Nancy.
Hello.
Isn't that fabulous? Is it going to pop? Are we going to pop the cherry? Is Bubbles going to announce it? I don't know. No, it's not because, so Bubbles is not announcing it because it's from 3 hours ago. Okay, gotcha. It was from before the live stream began. Okay, Bubbles announced it.
Nans donated $25.
There you go. Look at that. And again, there you go.
Nans donated $25.
Let me prolong it a little bit. The shading on the nose like that. Voila. Aren't we gorgeous? Oh, Bubbles, you know what? She's turning into something else, isn't she? Isn't she? Look at her go. Yeah. There you go. The other eyebrow.
Phoenix Mem donated $5. The other eyebrow. Lol.
Okay, let's do the other eyebrow. Should we also do it in the same color or a different color? Let's do the same color. Just for a smidge of continuity. For a smidge of continuity, okay? But just be warned, eyebrows are not twins, they're cousins. Eyebrows are not twins, they're cousins. Okay, that's what she said and tried to... Oh, you know what? I'm going to lift this eyebrow up. Oh, honey. Oh, yes. Okay, this is where it's at. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. There you go. Oh, check this out. Bam. Oh, yeah, baby.
Hello.
Oh, yeah, baby. This is where it's at. Let me add a little bit more hairlets like that. There you go. Oh, yeah, she's like, mm-hmm. You know? Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. She's, yeah. Mm-hmm. Isn't this fabulous? Look at that. Oh yeah, she's like she knows what you've been up to. She knows. She knows. She knows. She knows something about me. This is not the it's Bubbles. She looks straight into your soul. And she knows. She judges and she knows. Period. 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 Yeah. Cubist Bubbles, right?
I actually did it myself. Yeah.
Nice.
And that's how you do a little voice cliplet during the show. All right, let's do the next topic. Thumb up the live stream, will ya? Thank you, everybody. Yeah, you can start recording. She knows what you did last summer. Oh, that emoji, that's Bubbles. Oh, she knows about Charlie. The end of luxury, yet another episode in our ongoing series. Oh, how fun, especially now, at the end of 2024, and the forecast for the next couple of years is looking slim, grim, and brim-a-lim-a-lim. And now, seems as though the luxury brands have forsaken and forgotten and ignored and snobbed and snubbed Gen Zers for far too long, and it seems as though there is no remedy. It seems as though it might just be too late. Well, let's get to it. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Push the join button next to the subscription button. Become a member today. Gain access to extra perks. You can also join me on Patreon. Super Dacob, all spelled together there as well for extra perks. This video is being filmed live in front of a live virtual audience. I live stream several times a week, so come join the fun. Come join the chats. Everything I say in this video is for entertainment purposes only, not rooted in truths or facts. Facts, chats, a little rhyme. But subscribe, we're almost at 100,000 subbies. Come on, let's get the party started. You guys, there's a ton of articles online just this week. One of them from the Business Insider saying that luxury brands forgot about Gen Z and they can't afford to make that mistake again. And so I've been reading this article and then another 3 popped up and they all have the same topic. And I'm like thinking about it. I'm like, so why is Gen Z not shopping for luxury anymore? And there's, according to this article, several reasons. They say Gen Z could account for nearly a third of luxury purchases by 2030. And so Bain reports a company. And then, so the first people to shop at Hermes are long gone, says this article. I'm thinking to myself, what are you talking about? Hermes is the only luxury company that is actually still making profits, like plus growth in 2024 in the third quarter. But the first people to shop at Hermes are long gone might mean when the company opened over 100 years ago. Like those customers from over 100 years ago, they might be gone. Yeah, they kicked the bucket. I get it. But like now, the clients that were shopping for Hermes back in the day when Samantha Jones of Sex and the City starred in that, well, Kim Cattrall starred in the episode, but when Samantha Jones wanted that Birkin oh so bad, and the guy selling the Birkin in the Hermes store told her it's like, what, $4,000 or $5,000, now we laugh at that price. And then Lucy Liu had to pay the price, but then Lucy Liu ended up with the Birkin, and Samantha Jones ended up with pasta in her face. You know, the client that was buying a Birkin back then, that client might not be gone yet. So what are we talking about here? You know. And the article also says, long are also gone the clients that used to shop at Louis Vuitton and Prada. Yet the brands still exist because their ultimate goal is to continuously train new generations to fall in love with luxury. I see. But now it appears that some luxury brands have forgotten that aim. After the pandemic, luxury players took their eye off the ball with Gen Z. A generation Bain & Company estimates could account for nearly a third of all luxury purchases by 2030. Industry experts say brands took advantage of inflation by hiking prices and heavily focused on their wealthiest clients with very important people experiences, VIP experiences, essentially putting aspirational consumers on the back burner. 2 years later, the strategy seems to have backfired, shrinking the luxury customer base by 50 million customers. Now, first when I read this article, I thought, wait, are they talking about $50 million or 50 million customers? Because, yeah, $50 million for a single individual might be a lot, but for the fashion industry, $50 million is peanuts. But then no, I looked into it, and what the article means is 50 million clients. That's a lot, you guys. If we're talking 50 million people, that's more than $50 million. Believe it or not. I know that a lot of people out there think that money's worth more than a human's life, but no, truth be told, it isn't. And you might have to learn that the hard way, but you will, by hook or by crook. So here's the thing. Thumb up the video and subscribe. Anyway, we'll go. There's been a kind of refocusing, probably an overcorrection of the strategy to focus on the top of the pyramid that was more resilient in a moment of turbulence. Claudia D'Arpizio, senior partner and global head of fashion and luxury at Bain, told Business Insider. Luxury brands aim to stay forever. Blanca Zugasa Escribano, a fashion and luxury consultant at Métis, said. But to do that, brands need to keep an eye on both sides of the business, she added. And that includes winning back Gen Z through decisive strategy shifts, creative partnerships, and affordable luxury. And then they talk about training the next generation. And this is where I have a huge problem with, but I've been telling you this since forever. Brands rely on brand marketing and to sell and to grow their reputation, to grow their heritage, to grow their sense of just to consolidate the sense of worth in the eyes of the consumer so that the consumer respects them and that the consumer really believes that these brands rightfully belong on the throne of whatever commerce situation they're in, right? So here's the thing. Training the next generation. D'Arpizio said that to get Gen Z back on board, luxury brands must adopt a high-low strategy, part of which entails releasing affordable products that appeal to younger aspirational consumers and their core clientele. Fragrance, beauty, and eyewear, categories that have shown resilience through the industry-wide slowdown, could be key to this strategy. But here's what I have an issue with, and this is what I was telling you earlier, that I've been talking about for years now, is I don't like that these brand marketing strategies are all focused on indoctrinating the next generations of clientele. Meaning, letting you, the potential future customer, when you are very young, making you desire luxury, getting you exposed to that artificial inflated desirability that goes with luxury. In other words, they make you desire luxury so that when you grow up, you already have that seed planted in you. And you kind of get indoctrinated into accepting the fact that you're going to spend a ton of money for luxury because you're going to feel like everybody else around you is doing so to showcase their worth and social status. So that means that also you need to do the same. And you grow up thinking that and being taught that. And at a certain point, at a certain age, you're going to completely be brainwashed to think, yeah, sure, yes, of course, I need to buy this as well if I want to make it in society, if I want to be someone in society. That's indoctrination. Brand marketing is key in that. So they're thinking about, and in fact, they're using that terminology, training the next generation. In its most recent earning results, LVMH reported that perfumes and cosmetics delivered the strongest growth across sectors in Q3, up 3%. This division was up 5% from the first 9 months of 2024 compared to the previous year. And I'm like, LVMH selling their perfumes well? No, I don't believe that. Dior, yes, because LVMH owns Dior, not just Louis Vuitton. So that Dior perfumes are selling very well, especially because of their Collection Privée perfume range. I can see that. And also their makeup and skincare. That I can see. But to say that Louis Vuitton's perfumes are selling that well, okay. Well, I mean, sure. I'll take your word for it. You know what I mean? Meanwhile, Kering's beauty and eyewear divisions were also one of the few highlights from its own latest earnings, delivering 7% same-store sales growth in Q3 of 2024. Jamie Ray, the CEO of Buttermilk, a marketing agency that works with luxury brands, said his company's work to help launch Prada's beauty range in the US this year through nano-influencers on TikTok, coupled with Sabrina Carpenter whipping out one of its lip balms in a music video, is a prime example of how brands can and should try to resonate with Gen Z. Really? Sabrina Carpenter? You need Sabrina Carpenter to whip out a Prada lippy in one of her music clips in order to resonate with Gen Z? Sabrina Carpenter. Okay. Possibly the person who wrote this article or the person who's doing the brand marketing is not Gen Z. Now, The broader issue I think every luxury fashion house or conglomerate has is we can't sell a $5,000 handbag to a 21-year-old, he said. But we can sell a lip oil or we can sell foundation and they still get some sort of emotional attachment. You see? How sneaky, and conniving they are from the brand marketing. They're like, we want to hook you. We want you to get an emotional attachment to the brand. Buy a little something, little trinket that you can afford with the logo on it. Like this little Chanel tweezer that comes, by the way, you can't buy this singularly. It comes in an eyebrow palette. But you know what I mean? Like, oh, look, you got a little Chanel tweezer. Now you're hooked. Now, when you grow up and have some more money, you will be spending those $10,000 on a bag because it all started with a pair of tweezers, honey. Boo-boo cha. Not only do affordable products align with Gen Z's current spending power, but they can develop lasting brand loyalty, which Escribano said will pay off long term. That little piece of luxury that you're carrying with you is already building you into a potential future customer. If you ever have the means to actually purchase the products that are aimed at the higher net worth customer, she said. Teresa says in the chat, that's how I started when I was younger. It was cosmetics. There you go. There you go. Tyler says, okay, but I do love my Chanel tweezer. I love mine as well. But we're the sucker. Ty, we are the sucker. We are the victims. We have been sucked into this and indoctrinated. It's too late for us. The pods have taken over. There's no hope for our generation, Ty, but there might be hope for, the next generation of the kids coming up. And in fact, this is an interesting point because it seems as though the younger generation is finally realizing maybe, the climate being ruined is really a thing. Maybe the kids of our kids are not going to have a planet anymore that's livable. No more water, no more food. You're going to have to eat insects like Nicole Kidman. You're going to suck up a worm and a cockroach on a TV show. She loves doing it, by the way. Just go check it out on YouTube. Type in Nicole Kidman eating bugs. Okay, so that's where we're at. Snowpiercer will become reality. That's where it's at. But so the kids are realizing, well, it's okay. For us, it's too late. Forget about it. I'm the sucker, Yeah, give me $10,000 Birkin bag. Yeah, sure, want it, love it, awesome. Yeah, not ashamed to say it, but I am worried for the future generations, and I think they're waking up and they're realizing, hold on a minute, we don't need all of this. Maybe we need clean water. Maybe we should prioritize clean water. Maybe we should prioritize like having a home, being able to afford buying a home, having a shelter. I just watched a video the other day that blew my mind. It is so simple in its structure. It's this chick. She's doing I don't know if it was a TikTok or an Instagram reel, whatever. And she's saying okay, so to make me, I needed a mother and a father. To make my mother and father, they needed a mother and a father each. So that's 2 people to make me, 4 people to make them, 8 people to make those people, 16 people to make those people, 32 people to make those people. So she goes back and back and back until she reaches, I think, 4,000 people. And she says, look, this is like 200 years of my family tree. And we are 4,000 people. And yet, 4,000 people. And I didn't inherit even a single shed. They left me nothing. There is nothing to leave. There is nothing. How is it possible? So many generations, and I got nothing to my name. And I was thinking, this is mind-blowing, actually. How the hell? Well, because the 1% always detained the power, and they're working to maintain it, and they will work to maintain it, and they will fight whatever battles they need to fight to maintain that power and control so that everybody else cannot afford to own property, cannot afford to be independent, cannot afford to build wealth for themselves and their future generations. Because the next generations, as it comes up, it has to start from zero. It's not allowed. It's not allowed to maintain wealth and to grow wealth from generation to generation. That is something that they will not let you do, Linda. They're not going to let you do it. So that simple video blew my mind. But here I am thinking now to myself, the only way to break out of these chains is to start not spending money. That little money that we earn, why do we have to give it back to them? Sell your soul to the company store, mofo. Why do we have to do that? If we stop spending, if we stop giving them our money, then we start winning. Gen Z, baby, you got the solution right in front of your noses. So stop doing that plastic surgery on those noses. Instead, invest that money in seeing clearly. Keep that money. Don't give it to them. Listen to me, Linda. Thank you for watching. Let me know your thoughts and prayers in this medieval times we are living in. Subscribe to my channel. The devil is in the detail. Love you. Loads. Never give up on love. Bye. You know, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. Debbie says we need Gregorian chants now. Yeah. So let me tell you. While we're at it, I want to do another Chanel video. I know I'm on a roll with Chanel, but this is a good one. And here we go again. I just said, stop giving them your money. And now we're all going to give our money. We are. We're all going to give our money to Chanel because we always do. But I also said in my video, it's too late for us. There's only hope for the next generation. For us, that's it. We're done. It's doom and gloom. Doom and gloom for us. Oh, Enigma? Yeah, Brenda. What did they sing? The Domina. Na 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 na. Yeah. Let's talk about Chanel, shall we? This is a good one. Era ameno. That's the one, Zach. Oh my God. Okay. Period. Hi, everybody. Dacob here. Welcome back to the Fragrant Bunker. Boy, have I got news for you. Chanel has done it again. Oh my God. Just when I think I'm done with them, they do something to lure me back in. I'm such a sucker. Such a sucker. You guys, Yahoo Life, of all places, reporting about this. How did this skip my attention? Well, let's talk about it. Chanel is opening its first house of beauty in Paris. And just when you thought, wait, beauty boutiques, that's a beauty boutique. No. No. You know, like that kitten in the video? No. They're opening an entire house of beauty now. Oh my God, and I got pictures. I got pictures and I got the deets. Subscribe to my channel, thumb up this video. Let's talk about what perfumes they have in store for us. I mean, well, we know what perfumes. They have 88 perfumes at the moment. 88. It's a beautiful number. 2 infinities together. Listen, Linda, I'm going to post a link down below for this one. This is one of my obsessions at the moment. 200 mil, you understand. If I get a link to, affiliate link before they up the price, because this is a great price, by the way. Okay. No, seriously, I smell my Chanel number 5 and I'm just like, you know what? Fine. Just Bye. Take everything. I'm done. We're done. We're done. Okay. So they're going to up the prices in January, I believe. So this one still has a wonderful price. The 200 ml of Chanel number 5 Eau de Parfum. So if I do get a link, an affiliate link, I'll post it down below. You won't pay anything more, but you will help the channel out a lot. Thank you so much by doing so. Paris. Chanel has opened its first house of beauty in Paris, 16th arrondissement. It is the only location in the world so far where the French luxury brand consolidates its full beauty range and treatment offer under the same roof. Let me show you a picture. Oh my God, you guys. Thumb up this video. No, I can't. I want to live there. I love how they categorized all the perfumes. Look at the male fragrance offers and the female ones and how they're like elevating them and classifying them according to flancas, concentrations. And can we talk about the furniture? No. Look at that stand over there that mimics Coco, Chanel Coco, the refillable 60 ml EDP stopper. That's the freaking table. Shut the front door. Shut the front door. And this one mimicking Egoist Platinum. I can't. And here, this ginormous table is actually a Chanel number 5 EDT lid. Shut the front door. And this one is Coco Noir EDP lid. No, just no. Okay. Oh my God. No, I saw the photos and these are photos taken by Chanel. So they belong to Chanel. Fair use. We're reviewing them. No, I want all of this. I want the wall. I want everything. Everything. Oh. The 3-story house spanning 1,940 square feet includes treatment rooms. Yes, there are rooms. You can move into them to get a treatment. Treatment rooms where clients can experience Chanel's La Fascia face and body protocols, which take a mind-body approach. The house debuted after 2 years of renovation. 2 years of renovation. Through its architecture, this house expresses the French spirit of Chanel. Its singular and unique taste, with a desire to be part of a very French decorative arts vocabulary, said Thomas Dupré de Saint-Maur, who heads creative resources for the brand's perfumes, beauty, watches, and jewelry activities, in a statement. Each decorative detail is in line with Chanel's codes, such as its signature black and white colors, larger-than-life camellia motifs, wrought iron work spelling Chanel, and emerald cut shapes nodding to Chanel No. 5's cap. I have always thought that classicism, and Chanel is imbued with a classic aesthetic, is never opposed to the idea of modernity or contemporary. Dupré de Saint-Maur continued. Let me show you the next picture. The room with Lesage tweed blankets. Chanel perfumes everywhere to scent the room. You're looking at these ginormous camellias, whatever. The bed, the Chanel towel. It's the Lesage blanket for me. And I want to know all the freebies that are in all of these cupboards. I want to open every single drawer because you know that they're going to have freebies in every single drawer. You just know it. And can we talk about the light fixtures? They are in the shape of 31 Rue Cambon lipsticks. Le Rouge 31. Shut the front door. No. Through its architecture, this house expresses the French spirit of Chanel, its singular and unique taste with a desire to be part of very French decorative arts vocabulary, says Thomas. Each decorative detail is in line with Chanel's code, such as its signature black and white colors, larger-than-life camellia motifs, wrought ironwork. I already did this, didn't I? Yeah. Trompe-l'oeil elements are apparent throughout the building. The idea is to make it seem like Chanel beauty products had tumbled from the sky and lodged into parts of the house. I think that's in the next picture. Let me see. There. Look, it looks like the Chanel No. 5 bottle. It's very Salvador Dali, very surrealistic. Salvador Dali and Coco Chanel were friends. It's like the Chanel No. 5 bottle is popping out from the ceiling from another dimension, and the stopper fell off and it's open. Oh my God. And there's the stopper. Shut the front door. No. Chanel beauty products had tumbled from the sky and lodged into parts of the house in a surrealistic twist. The brand's curved yet square makeup palette shape becomes the base where color cosmetics are presented. Hanging above that, face down, is a similar form lined with a mirror. It's almost like one is viewing a giant's open compact. Look at that window where they did all the metal work to spell out Chanel. That's very Art Deco. I can't go all the way to there because my finger disappears. But that, you see that wall there? There's a C-H-A. Live in. Also, descending from the ceiling in a giant wire frame is a Magnum No. 5 bottle, upside down and open. Caps from that and Egoist Platinum morph into counters and consoles. Oh, the Egoist Platinum was the one I showed you in the first photo. Let's go back to the first photo. Oh, look at all. We're going to get to this photo again. But let me go back to there. Egoist Platinum cap, Chanel Coco 60 mil cap, Chanel No. 5 EDT cap, Coco Noir cap. You guys. Debbie says, going, he's gone. He's going, he's gone. Rich says, I can't go all the way there because my finger disappears. Yeah, been there, says Rich. Honey, we've all been there. And then it reappears a different color. Anyway, ooh, jail. Okay, so what were we saying? The stone floor is white with black and gold lines crisscrossing. Some walls are black and suede covered. The walls are covered with suede. Duh! Like Chanel makeup holders themselves, their gold line harks to the ring encircling the house's lippies. They said lipsticks. I said lippies. I'm too excited. The 31 Les Rouges and Sublimage lines have their own alcoves. This is not a place of interactive digital screens, but rather there are photographs on the walls, very old school, very analog. We stand, we live. The ground floor has a themed product edit. Currently focused on the end-of-year holiday season, 2 makeup stations invite people to try out products without appointment necessary and free of charge. Small leather goods are available too. The white stairwell for those foregoing the golden-hued elevator ushers people upstairs. On the first floor up, fragrances. All 88 of them take pride of place along with their ancillaries. People can sample the scents, meet with perfume experts who will help with selections or take part in master classes. A digital tool called La Rencontre helps identify individual fragrance preferences. It is the first time Chanel is using it in store. This level has a room dedicated to makeup services and facial treatments, hidden behind a wall lined with faceted mirrors resembling those on the stairwell connecting Gabrielle Chanel's apartment and the 31 Rue Cambon boutique. Chanel's vitality scan is employed to understand skin's needs, while protocols combine cryptotherapy, I don't know what that means, radio frequency, or microcurrents alongside Chanel treatment products. Chanel's La Fascia method is used as well. Fascia is the connective tissue surrounding a person's muscles, organs, and brain. The protocol was developed with Hélène Bourry-Bois, a facial therapy expert taking into account both body and mind. La Fascia de Chanel techniques entail slow, intense stretching of facial fascia with the aim of obtaining radiant, toned, and vital skin, plus inner well-being. Makeup services lasting 1 and 1.5 hours include a relaxing massage on hands and forearms. Makeup lessons are on offer. 2 treatment rooms. Let me show you the treatment room. 2 treatment rooms are located on the 3rd floor. People can wait for them in the gold and black lounge, where a sublimage jar is transformed into a coffee table. I want that coffee table. And the glass chandelier takes inspiration from the Chanel Lippies tubes. That's what I was... Man, the entrance to the 2 treatment rooms, dubbed Gabrielle and Coco, is swathed in glittery black fabric, which serves as a foil to the white rooms beyond, reachable through doors with camellia-shaped handles. The camellia-shaped handle doors! Oh my God. The flower's giant silhouette appears on the ceiling. There it is. There it is. There it is. While beds have tweed throws by Maison Lesage, one of the métier d'art experts owned by Chanel, lighting and sound evolve depending on the treatment chosen. A shower is lined with more than 150,000 tiny hand-installed mosaic tiles. I want to take a shower in Chanel's house. As creepy as this sounds. Complimentary tea with Lena Nair, says Debbie. Not that Adidas says no, Lena, please. The exclusive treatment menu at this house of beauty lists the personalized body protocol, l'allure, and les grands soins, and a made-to-measure body and face treatment lasting between 1 and 3 hours. I want the 3-hour full body massage, treatment, everything, 3 hours. I want 3 hours. I want to stay there overnight. Can we book a whole night? Chanel's other signature treatments and massages can be given too. What are the other Chanel signature treatments and massages? Is this some extra stuff that Lena brought in as an extra little... I hope they're with a happy ending. Oh my God, Debbie also said happy endings. Okay, we're terrible. 1 brain cell, 2 heads. Beyond the House of Beauty, upcoming for the brand is a new... there's new stuff coming out as well. Products, blah, blah. Okay, whatever. The product's not... I mean, love the products, but this is the Thai massage to Cecilia Brown. Could you imagine a Thai massage here? In a perfumed room and everything? Zach says other overnight services are offered accordingly. Yeah, honey. Play for pay. Play for pay, honey. 5 Foot Nothing says, we should see if we could rent it for a week so we could have a fam bunker meet. Listen, listen, Linda. Listen, Linda. Meet and greet, fashion bunker meet and greet at the Chanel house in Gay Paris. I mean, come on. We got 3 floors, 3-floor building. I don't know. I mean, if there ever was a place for a meet and greet for the fashion bunker, it's here. Or we just take it over, each one of us books that day an appointment. So the whole house is booked. Every room, every appointment is booked by us. So we're in the house anyway. And when we all arrive, we just tell them, oh my God, we all know each other. What a coincidence. But this is so funny. We didn't even know we were all going to be here. And then we spray all the perfumes. I want to open all the drawers. I want the freebies. I want the freebies. I want the freebies. Anyway, what are your thoughts? This is the brand new news coming from Chanel Perfume Land and Beauty and Skincare Land. But, for me, it's mostly Perfume Land. Love it to bits. Ah! Oh, no, wait, no. You know what? I want Comete. I'm going to add Comete. I'm going to do a little bit of Comete too. I'm going to, to Chanel number 5. Such a moment, such a vibe, you guys. Terry says, great idea. We all book individually, but at the same day, and then we just come there, Grace says, I want the face fascia stretching thingy. Me too. And I want the full body massage, honey. Full body massage. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. All right. Let me know your thoughts and prayers down below. And until next time, never forget to never give up on love. Bye. Subscribe. Thumb up the video. Ah. I know, Kaz. Kaz is like, oh, for goodness sake, I have to go there. Me too. And then Bubbles thought that Kaz said goodbye because 5 foot nothing is Kaz. 5 foot nothing says, oh, for goodness sake, I have to go there. Bubbles answers, bye, 5 foot nothing. Thanks for watching Dacob stream. Oh man, Bubbles, she's such a pip. Rich Mitch says, holy shit, he's battered that Comete. Yes, actually, Rich Mitch, I think I'm the only person who has, since the release of this perfume, I think I'm the only one, I'm the first one on planet Earth finishing a bottle. I have the feeling. Or did anybody else finish it before me? It's almost gone, says Gloria. Yeah, right? Looking at those photos, I felt myself like I'm in a Chanel paper bag. I know, Natadita, it felt amazing. That's my Disneyland. Take your marker and in a secret place, right? Dacob was here. Debbie, yeah, we're going to leave a trace. We're going to leave a trace. My favorite today is Chance mixed with Mademoiselle. Delish, delish. Impressive, you're shook? Why are you shook? I have to buy a new bottle before the price increase. Oh, it's so good. Gloria says, Dacob, it was so enjoyable to see you all giddy and cute. Ah, thanks, Gloria. Who said I'm all pink in the face? That was that a troll comment? What's that? What's that all about? What's that all about? Huh? Tyler says, finished mine. Only a few drops left, but I'm saving the last few spritz since I got it at 31 Rue Cambon in Paris. Oh, man, Ty. Okay, but you're cheating because you got it months before me, right? Because if you got it at 31 Rue you got a 200 mil? You got a 200 mil? Because if you got yours in Paris, you got it way before April. When did you get it? Like June, February, March? Because I know, like, if you ask them, like, in late February, like, do you have it? They would, like, sell it to you. Richmond says, that is incredible pace to get through 200 mil already. I'm humbled. Oh, please. And this is not the only perfume I use. So, you know what I mean? I bathed with all of them. Lux84 says, Chanel website is down right now. Are they upping their prices? They might be. Damn them. Damn them. Hi, Mahora. How's it going? I got it in June. No cheating here, just an overspray. Oh, okay, Tyler. Good for you. I'm an oversprayer too. But did you get the 200 mil or the 75 mil? If I'm not huffing the fumes, it ain't puffing and it ain't working. Period. Same for me, Ty. Same for me. Karina just tuning in. How's it going? Hi, Lux84. Hi, Karina. And they heard you, says Lux84. Prices are up. You made the perfume go viral. Wait, did they really up the price? I hope not. Not yet. I have to get another bottle. There's like nothing left. Like, what is this? Y'all. I love it so much. The heliotrope in this one. It really takes understanding. Like, you have to get through the whole context of it being this aldehydic, almondy, weird opening. And you have to go through that. And only when you go through that do you penetrate to the other side and you realize, oh, hold on a minute. There's something else going on here. The truth about this perfume is in the musks and the heliotrope, you know. Let's get to 200 likes. We got over 200 people watching. We only got 134 likes. You guys, what gives? Cora Corré, Vivienne Westwood's granddaughter. Oh, they're coming for me, Linda. Wait. Bubbles, they're coming. You guys, I gotta leave the throne room. I'll see you in the gutter, in the medieval dungeon gutter, because they're coming and I still have no weapons. Okay? I have no weapons. I'll see you in the dungeons. Keep yourselves. Okay. We're back in the gutter. But this is the only place I find safe at this point in the medieval times. You understand. So here we are. I took Bubbles with me. I like the gutter too. At the end of the day, it's more peaceful here. You know, let them all upstairs do all their crazy shit work. But down here, this is where it's at. So that was my throne room. I have been dethroned by those assholes, but we'll get it back. You know, it's going to take a couple of years, but we'll get it back. Now, where was I? Cora Corré, Vivienne Westwood's granddaughter. So you remember a couple of weeks ago, I told you that she was representing the brand, the Vivienne Westwood brand. She was representing her grandmother, Vivienne Westwood, and she's also the spokesperson and I think some major player in Vivienne Westwood's Vivienne Foundation. So the Vivienne Foundation owns the rights to Vivienne's designs prior to Vivienne having met, forgot his name. What's the guy's name now? Not Corrado, not Marco. What's his name? Carlo. So anyway, big battle. Vivienne had a lot of trouble with him. He owns part of the company. Vivienne owns part of the company. He wanted to do stuff she didn't want to do. She wanted sustainability. He did everything in plastic, yada, yada, everything allegedly. So as Vivienne was passing away, she, in her will, left a lot of things to Cora. Cora also now owns part of the Vivienne Westwood company. But she could not agree with Carlo on anything that Vivienne really wanted to do. What Vivienne wanted, Carlo is kind of not wanting. So now Cora has been pushing until she said, I can't anymore. She quit. And she allegedly wrote an email to the entire company saying, like, you should all team up together to dethrone Carlo and get him out of the company. And she quit. She stopped talking to Andreas Kronthaler. Andreas Kronthaler, who was Vivienne's husband and now the designer of Vivienne Westwood, was also very close to Cora. Apparently, they stopped talking. She's now giving an interview, a new interview, to which she allegedly claims that Carlo and the Vivienne Westwood company told her to cease and desist, like, shut up or we're going to sue you. But she went and spoke anyway and said that everything is terrible. She's not even talking to Andreas Kronthaler anymore since she left the company. She hasn't spoken to him since. She wants, I mean, you know, because she's fighting for what her grandmother stood for. So I don't know if she wants to sue Carlo back. But it's really very, very sad. The whole situation is really sad. So we're in a point where very 2024 appropriate, you know, Vivienne Westwood's situation and battling and fighting, it's all in the gutter. They're not selling the company though, 5 Foot Nothing. It's a privately owned company still, you know. Yes, so while we're in the gutter, I got myself warning, the monster is loose. Look at this gorgeous NECA figure, Ultimate Frankenstein's Monster. This is the black and white version. I do have the colored version, but then I got this one on sale. Boris Karloff at his best. This is the NECA black and white, like from the movie. That's why they made him black and white. Sorry, the light reflection is a doozy. Hold on. There you go. The monster Frankenstein with extra heads, extra hands, the flower scene. You remember the flower scene when he drops the little girl into the water? Heartbreaking. Awesome. So anyway, really happy that I got him. Love the box art. This is just gorgeous. Anyway. Oh, you meant the perfume on sale? I don't know. Does she still own part of the company? Yes, Terry, she still does. And so apparently Carlo used some of Vivienne's designs without paying the Vivienne Foundation the royalties to use said designs. In particular was mentioned the collaboration between Vivienne Westwood and Palace, the sneaker brand kind of British brand. And yeah, and so like she was not asked, like permission to use those designs. So I think the Vivian Foundation might be suing the Vivian Westwood Company for having used those designs without permission. It's a mess. It's so sad. So sad. Yeah. Yes, they are. Of course, they raise every year. Every year they raise Chanel prices, perfume prices, and several times a year Chanel fashion. So the perfume prices are going to go up in January in the States, most likely January, and then Europe maybe February, March, but potentially also January. Yeah. That's what I'm telling you. Get your bottles now, because every year they keep going up. Rich Mitch says, Dacob, have you seen what has happened to Estee Lauder's share price? In January 22, the share price was $420, and today it's 64. Oh, fabulous. Let them all eat cake, I say. And hopefully they also reduce their prices for us consumers. So, there you go. So Cora gave a new interview. Does anybody know who Heart Evangelista is? I don't know who the hell this person is. But anyway, apparently this is, the netizens have been talking about this Heart Evangelista. What is she, an influencer? Who is she? Who is she, Natasha? She's an actress? Never heard of her. Never heard of her. Natasha says we need a modern Frankenstein, but made with fillers and buccal fat removals so it fits our era. Sounds like any given Kardashian sister. So anyway, the was the Filipino Tamara. Oh my God. Okay. Oh. No, wait. Oh, okay. So wait, what's her name? Okay, Heart Evangelista is the Filipino Tamara Kalinick. Oh my God, the shade, you guys. Okay. She's an actress and a bag collector. The Filipino Tamara. Okay, well, you guys are ruthless, vicious. You're my people. So yes, and she paints. Uh-huh. She paints. Uh-huh. Okay. Well, anyway, so she's now gone viral again because to a few of her co-workers, she has gifted Hermes used, but are they real Hermes? I don't know. Anyway, Hermes bags for the holiday season, for whatever reason. Let me show you a picture. So here, Isa Sim says, best gift of the season, straight from the heart. We're blessed to be loved by you. I am Hearte. Team Heart. Surprise unboxing scene soon on Heart World. And so here we got a Birkin, here we got a Kelly, here we got a Birkin, here we got a Schmelly. So there you go. Rosanna says her fans compare her as better than Miss Universe 2014. That's 10 years ago. How old is she? Rosanna says, I disagree. Anyway, so they're all saying they got presents from her. Is this a scam? Like, did they really get them, or did they just get them to make the video and to shoot this television show and be like, oh my God, and then like she took them away? Or is she taking notes from Kanye gifting Birkin bags? So although we got this weird Kelly here, and I know this is a collectible Kelly because it has this special thing going on, but I don't like it. Sorry, but I'm like, yeah, okay. Could you imagine being, okay, so let's be a little bit assholes here for a second. Could you imagine being that person that gets the free bag from, God, I forgot her name again. Heart Evangelista. And you're looking at your colleagues and somebody gets the cool Birkin and the cool Kelly, and then you get this. You know what I'm saying? Like, first of all, I hate the look of it, and then I don't like the white color of this thing. And then, like, somebody else got this, like, gorgeous anemone. You know what I mean? I feel like, I'm like, oh, and I got the white one. Um, and I get this one, and you got the better one. Can we change? Linda says they're from Walmart. Oh my God, listen, Linda. Oh my God. Anyway, so I just wanted to share with you a little fashion moment here. Yeah. I mean, this one, okay. Of the four, this is the one it's no for me. Definite no. This one is also a no, but you know, if I had no choice, I would be like, okay, thanks. This is where it's at. This is where it's at. This is where it's at. Oh, Natasha, you like the Gillies Kelly? Okay, well then you can take it. Okay, and you can give me your Birkin.
Transmission error.
Oh. Oh my God. Sorry, guys. I just turned on my nothing. Forget it. So there you go. Probably the most expensive is the ugly one. Yes, David. The ugly one and this one. These two are probably the most expensive ones. Because these are just your regular Debbie's, you know? This is like, whatever. This is like... No, this is Togo leather, but this isn't Togo leather. This looks too... The grain is smaller. This is Togo leather. What leather is this? Because it's wrinkled up here, so it's not Epsom. This is not Epsom. It looks like anemone, yeah, but this is not Epsom and it's not Togo. What is this? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, does anybody know what leather that is? This looks like Togo, but like weirdly, I don't like the yellow color on this one at all. And this could be white box calf. Could this be white box calf or Swift? This could be Swift. Is this Swift? This could be Swift, maybe. This is canvas. This is canvas for sure. This is leather. This is leather. This is canvas. This is leather. Leather, canvas, leather, leather, leather. Swift, maybe. Yeah, this is toile. There you go. Togo. Box, maybe box. White box. Swift, Togo, maybe. Or Barenia, maybe Barenia. Or maybe this is white Barenia, or this is anemone Barenia. No, the yellow one, yeah, just zonzo it, especially with the silver hardware. Oof. Poverty. This is not box? What is it, bucket? What is it, bucket? What is this then? If it's not box, what is it? What is Clemence? The yellow is Clemence. I don't think the anemone is Clemence. This is, oh, Evercolor. It could be Evercolor. But Evercolor doesn't wrinkle like this. You see these wrinkles here? I don't think Evercolor wrinkles up like that. This is a softer leather. Evercolor is a little bit more stiff, you know? And Clemence, the yellow one could be Clemence. The yellow one could be Clemence. Yeah, the yellow one could be Clemence, but not the white one. Chèvre, no, I don't think. Well, no, I don't think it. You guys, I don't think it's goat. Yeah, I also think it's Swift, you guys, but might be wrong. You know, Hermes has a gazillion different leather types, so it's probably none of the ones we mentioned. Nope, that not. I have Birkins and Kelly, and I have 2 box. Not Swift either. So what's the white one, and what's the anemone one? Actually, hold on a minute. There's 2 different leathers here. Sorry. the gray top part looks like it's Epsom. And then this is a softer leather underneath. The purple isn't Swift. What is the purple then? Natasha says yellow is definitely Clemence plus Toile. Hi, Joyful Remorse. How's it going? White is Swift, but what's the second one? Is this... So the white part is Swift, and what's the gray part? Is this... I don't know. I would need to see it more close up, you know? Natasha says they are similar. So it could be Swift and Evercolor. Swift, the pale one, and Evercolor leather, the top one. Okay. Well, either way, I don't care how much they cost. Just look-wise, these are the two I would wear. These are the two I would wear. I would not really care for these two. They just don't suit me. You know? Me not knowing much specifics about leather, tuning in just now. Hey, Malka, how's it going? The last one is Togo, I would say. Yes, this is Togo for sure. Yeah, Kelly. The Kelly is a Togo. So, well, anyway, it's a mystery. We'll never know until these ladies don't sell it on a secondhand website, which will probably be soon, allegedly. Or they're going to give it back to her. But here's what I want to talk to you about. Saks Fifth Avenue. Yes, Bubbles, Saks Fifth Avenue. Hello, hello. Oh, you still don't have the other eyeball. Tip your host if you're enjoying yourself and having fun in the bunker. You're gonna end up on Bubbles. Bubbles is being decorated with every tip that comes in. You can scan your tip, you get your name written on Bubbles. And look how beautiful she's becoming. Very abstract and gorgeous. So, oh, hi, Despina. How's it going, sweetie? So, okay, so here's the thing. Yes, but Evercolor is not the purple one as it's smoother. Yeah. Yeah, it's almost like, Natasha, the purple one almost has like a peachy finish feel to it, right? Oh, she should have a patch over the other eyes. Well, she has 3 eyes, so we can cover one up. But she'll still have 2 left, right? So, New York, Saks Fifth Avenue, for many, many years, they would spend $1 gazillion to do huge light up shows and spectacular stuff in their windows to decorate for the holiday season. Plus, they would do a lot of special fashion stuff in their windows. Well, now things have changed. They say that their sales, they used a very interesting word. They didn't say like, oh shit, we didn't sell well last year. They said, we sold gently. What did they say? Well, hold on, let me find the word. They said, our sales were... Well, my note is they paw. They paw. Okay. So my note here is like, talk about Saks Fifth Avenue, New York doesn't do their holiday season window decor this year for their 100th anniversary. They paw.
You look paw.
That's my commentary. They, of course, they of course said it in a different way. It's so funny. I was just like, they paw. Call a spade, you paw. But where is the actual... Here it is. I want to know the exact word he used. A beloved holiday tradition at Saks Fifth Avenue has been canceled this year. The New York City department store, which is celebrating its 100th birthday anniversary in 2024, is nixing its annual holiday light show at its flagship location at Saks Fifth Avenue, spokesperson confirmed November 12th in a statement to Today News. For many years, the holidays at Saks Fifth Avenue included a light show at our flagship store, and for some time we have contemplated changing our approach, the spokesperson wrote in a statement. Saks will instead honor the Yuletide season by highlighting the architectural significance of the historic flagship location at 611 Fifth Avenue. In our 100th year, which also marks the anniversary of the flagship, we are celebrating the season by honoring the architectural significance of this iconic building, elegantly illuminating the facade and framing the holiday windows, as well as highlighting the fashion for which Saks Fifth Avenue is known, the statement said. Shoppers can expect to see Saks illuminated buildings starting in late November. Mark Merrick, Saks Global CEO, told CNBC that the company made the decision to cancel the light show over the summer. Here's what he said: because of softer sales over the past year. We have to be very prudent and careful in where we're investing, but more important, we always knew we were going to want to take a step back and assess. Yes, softer sales. That's the new word du jour to say you're failing. They don't want to, sales, stock investors or stock owners, whatever they got. So they're not going to say like we paw. No, they said we had softer sales. I'm like, softer sales? What are you wearing? Baby wipes? What is it? Pampers? What are we talking? Diapers? Softer sales? What does it mean?
Of course, we're worried.
Exactly, Diva on a budget. Saks Fifth Avenue. Well, of course, we're worried. My first live looking very sharp, Dacob. Thank you so much, Dub Simic. How's it going, sweetie? Matches Dacob's energy. Oh, Terry, my love. Mwah.
Teresa McGuire donated $5. Hubby says give her the other eye.
Kenny is like, I cannot anymore with her. She only has one eyeball. So, okay, we're going to give her another eyeball. And you know what? You know what I'm going to do? I am channeling Elizabeth Taylor. She was a trooper. She was a warrior. So we're going to give her a purple eye. What say you, Kenny and Terry? Let's give her an Elizabeth Taylor eyeball. I think she deserves. I think she deserves. Yeah, it's lavender. Very Elizabeth Taylor, very passion. Okay. Yes, says Terry. Good. We're honoring Elizabeth. Okay. Elizabeth is our cat on a hot tin roof. IYKYK. She is our Cleopatra. Elizabeth has also been an incredible fighter and ally for the LGBTQ plus community. Elizabeth Taylor also championed the fight against HIV and AIDS and was not afraid to visit her friends dying of that disease in the hospital when everybody else was thinking it was like the plague. Don't touch them, run away from them. Elizabeth was not afraid. So yes, I will use my platform. For as long as I have a voice in this world, I will be raising awareness. Despite the fact that we are living in times where the voice of minorities is trying to be silenced, they're trying to take away our voices, they're trying to take away our rights. And yet here I am, thanks to Kenny, drawing a purple eyeball in honor of of Elizabeth Taylor. In her memory. In her memory and honor, darling, because she really did something for us. She was stunning and a great actor for sure. I give her a pupil. And then, you know what I'm going to do? Something really cool. I'm going to give her an even lighter, like a lighter touch purple on in the inner eye. Oh, wow. Look at this. Oh, okay. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Hold on. There you go.
Hello.
This is gorgeous. Super gorgeous. And I'm going to add a little bit of blue to the other eye. Make them similar thickness. You know. And then I'm going to add some orange in the other eye. Why not? Oh, this is gorgeous. Check this out. Okay, now both eyes are fabulously in their own special way there. There you go. Oh, Despina, my love. Thank you so much, sweetie.
Despina Lycomitru donated $105.44.
Despina, thank you, my love, so much. So for you know what? Despina is going to outline the eyes. And I'm thinking for the outline, well, we can't do green because I think green will be invisible. Just wished she had a grandchild to inherit her throne, right? Also, can we get an HRH interview where you interview her in her car? Please make it happen. Oh my God. People, yeah, I see it's transparent. Her followers, I don't know if she's sending them over or what, but they've been, Natasha, they've been really terrible. They've been calling me names and stuff, and they're like, how dare you, blah, blah, blah. But then on Reddit, people are saying to me, I wasn't harsh enough. And I'm like, you can't win. Like people, they hate you if you talk about, like on Reddit, people are saying I was not harsh enough on her. On my own channel, her minions are coming, attacking me, saying that I'm too harsh on her. So like, I'm like, ugh, she's always trouble, unfortunately. So, you know. Wait, should we do this dark color or should we do a black? You know what? I want to do black. I want to outline it in black because I think black for Despina, you know, Greek, like a Greek drama. Oh, here you go. Somebody on my channel commented. Hannah Tanazi commented, you are all lying just to get views. Very sad to create content like this. What is there to lie about? Chrome Hearts officially filed a lawsuit against her. Oh, black is perfect, says Despina. All right, sweetie, let me... We are adding... Oh, she is gorgeous. So, you know, Natasha, this is what I'm saying, like... People are idiots. So whatever. Let them... Let them eat cake, darling. Single-digit IQ baboons, darling. Baboons. Oh, this is a vibe. Okay, so we're gonna do the spina. Licomitro. That's a difficult one to spell. Licomitro. Are you ready for the big reveal?
Hello.
There you go. Bubbles. Oh, she is something. I could make the lines a little bit thicker, but then I would be... Oh, she's gorgeous, though. Look at her. We can add a little bit more. Right? She is giving us everything, all of the vibes. You know, she's giving us the eyeliner. She's giving us the drama. She's giving us the energy. She's giving us resilience. Amos says only 10% of the world's population is left-handed. I'm left-handed, y'all. But the weird thing is, I write and draw with my left hand, but I do everything else with the right. So how many people are ambidextrous? Because I am. Hi, Maria. She is the face of the bunker resistance. Right? Look at us go.
What would you do if when you okay, so he said yes would go?
Oh, Terry. I'm gonna add a little bit of the black lip liner to the red lips. I'm gonna give Terry's lips a little bit contrast. You know, I'm gonna give her a little bit contrast to the lips because I think it looks cute. Yeah, there you go. This looks cute, you guys. Nice. I like it. It gives a bit more contrast, right? She's becoming like her own individual. This is insanity. Look at her. She's like, she's not taking shit from no one, y'all. Not our bubbles. She's like, no. She's like, no, not today, Satan. Not today. Period. Not Adita's like she's an icon, she's a legend, and she is the moment. Period. Almost an ancient Egyptian look. Almost. It's giving 60s with an Egyptian twist. You know. Yeah, she said, that's right, Mahora. Hi, MJ Lone Ranger. Morning. I tuned in to see the bunker has become the luxury lair in the background. Well, yes, it's the Middle Ages, darling. You know, not our fault, though. We're not here by our own fault, but we're here. Forget about her, Dacob. You're looking very handsome. Thank you. I am blessed. Very kind of you. Thank you. No, I mean, I'm fine with her. It's just her minions are just, oh my God, single-digit IQ invertebrates. Maybe she's born with it. With what? We're laying very low up in here. Gloria, Henny, we laying low up in here. I really like the fire animation behind you. Oh, thank you, darling. Yes, it's cozy here in the dungeons. You see, this is the subterraneous hidden layer of the fashion bunker. This is where we hide. This is where we hopefully will survive the next couple of years and find a way out into the light again. I really like the fire animation. Thank you. Oh, here I go, Jen. Hi. You look great, Daco. I feel underdressed, but it is 5:43 a.m. here. LOL. Oh, dear Jen. Leo says, I just want to thank your spirit for your perfume content and education. Never had that, so I'm grateful for you and for all of your other alleged content. New sub here. The content is real, it's not alleged, but thank you so much, Leo. Very kind of you. Thank you. The catacombs, darling. Well, I don't know. I mean, oh, yes. You know what, Rosanna? Maybe it is a catacomb. I mean, it's not like we can see skulls or skeletons here, but yeah, there is one. There is one laying around. Oh, actually, you know what? I also got bone. No, these are the catacombs. These are the catacombs after all. Hi, Mouse Star. How's it going? Classy as bunker for sure. Thank you, Inga. Thank you so much. Yeah. Oh, hello. Yes. So, Yorick in pink. The gay Yorick. There you go. So, we'll go. We'll go. Behind the LOL. There you go. Yeah, I know. Poor Yorick is not Adidas. Why? Yorick looks fabulous. To survive or not to survive? That is the question. What say you? He's like, give me Chanel. Okay. You're a victim, just like the rest of us, Yorick. Seriously, can you give us any, I don't know, give us a moment, give us some poetry, give us some Shakespeare stuff. You know, give us some Shakespearean monologue, you know, to be or not to be something. I don't know, anything. The only thing you can tell us is give me Chanel. No.
What would you do if when you okay so he said yes would go?
Thank you for the poetry. Thank you. This bone was really worth it. I just have to find who it belonged to because, well, I wouldn't want that skeleton to be without its bone for too long. You never know. Well, everything matches Lux. Malka, I love how the skull and the flowers kind of match. Nothing happens by accident in the bunker. Everything happens for a reason. Oh, you want to see Bublatella? Oh, she's still here, honey. Are you ready for her? Are you ready, Bublatella? You want to come in and say hi? Hello. She's like saying hello.
Hello.
Y'all, who called? Who woke me from my slumber?
What would you do if when you okay so he said yes would go?
There you go. There you go. Bublatella is your crush, not Adita. Well, there you go. She had a little tiny cameo in today's episode. Debbie's like, such perfection. Simon is like, wait, let me go up quickly. Who was there? Hi, Trax. You look exquisite in that background. It looks sinister, but impactful at the same time. Yes, and look at that. I mean, it goes deep, and the fires and the flames. I mean, we're going to hell, baby. Ain't no like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we'll go. But hey, it's okay. At least we're all together. At least we're all together. Anyway, you guys, it's been 3 hours. This has been our show. Did you have fun today in the fashion bunker? If you have, you still have a last opportunity to get your name added to today's bubble face. And we're going to keep adding all the words and names all over her head. I want to have a fully tattooed sculptural moment with her. I have plans. I have a vision. So, love you loads. I hope you had fun today. The pre-show was also amazing, very cathartic. We spent 3 hours in the pre-show, which was exclusive to Tier 2 members and Tier 2 patrons. And we had a coming to Jesus moment, okay? It was really, really intense, but in the best way possible. And now we have 3 hours of the main show. So it's been 6 hours of on-camera action for me. And then behind the scenes, I've been working another 7 hours. So I am beat the house down, honey. So I'm ready to go to bed. I hope you guys had fun. Val says, thank you for the live. So glad I caught the pre-show and main show. Val, you did fabulous today. You got everything. Cecilia says, thank you, Dick, for a fab time today. Thank you, Cecilia. Thank you, Gloria, for coming out of your slumber to join us today. We were worried. And yes, the pre-show was great. Thank you, Linda. I'm so glad you're in the chats. Thank you, Amo. Thank you, Dacob. It was a pleasure. Thank you, Amo. Natasha says, bye, gorgeous Bunkarians. So you guys, awesome live. Thank you. Thank you, Kaz, for being with us. Good night, Quinn says, well, we're not done before we don't sing a song. Right? So thank you, mods, for keeping us safe.
A special thanks to the mods in the fashion bunker. That's my horror, Audrey, Age, Gloria, Kev, Nicole, and Terry. Bubbles loves you.
Bubbles loves you. Right? Right. Right. Okay. Okay, girl. All right. So here we got a ton of these skeletons here in the crypt, in the catacombs. I mean, I'm telling you, but they're all fabulous. They're all Barbie pink. So there you go, guys. Thumb up this video. Like and subscribe, because that's where it's at. And I want to say, we'll go. Hit it, Bubbles.
Would go, would go, would go, would go, would go. Would go, would go, would go, would go, would go. Would go, would go, would go, would go, would go, would go. Would go, 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 would go.
There you go. Let's get to 100,000 subbies. I mean, it can happen. I mean, it happened to the worst of them. Why can't it happen to the best? Oh my God, the most cringe moment I've seen this week on YouTube, on the luxury YouTube, was one content creator saying, oh, I'm moving to a new apartment. Bigger. It's going to be bigger. It's going to be better. But then she's like, but you know, it's so fabulous. It's so fabulous because even the staff of this building, the staff, oh, they're so nice. The staff, they're following my growth. The staff is always telling me, you go. Whenever I exit the building, the staff always compliments me. The staff always tells me how I'm growing, how I'm getting better, how my channel is growing. They're cheering me on. And I'm just like looking at her. I'm like, have you lost your mind? Like, it's all, I mean, she's saying staff, and all I'm hearing is the help. The help is telling me, you're fabulous. You're getting more and more subscribers as I'm moving on to another building, to another place to live in, with my rich husband. Living ferret.
I'm living ferret, living ferret, living ferret, living ferret, living ferret, living ferret.
But could you imagine being so out of touch with reality to like tell your viewers, your almost 200,000 subscribers, like the staff, they're cheering me on. I saw that. I was like, oh my God, this is the cringiest thing I've seen this week. Like this really kind of like made my eyeball pop a little out of my socket. Just like Yorick, right? Boop. So, but then we're dying to pass me the bucket, right, Kaz? Do I have a bucket here for Kaz? Is there a bucket? I had a bucket here. So no, but here you can barf in the Trader Joe's. Here, barf here, Kaz. I got you covered. I got you covered, girl. Anyway. Oh no, we're not surprised at all. No. What was the hubby on? Like Forbes 30 under, like millionaires under 30 or something like that. But that's never mentioned, of course. Everything I said in this live stream was for entertainment purposes only, not rooted in truths or facts. Everything is alleged and just my opinion. So anyway, what do I know? I'm just a jester in the catacombs, darling. Die in ferret. Did we do die in ferret? No, we didn't. Let's die, ferret. Oh, wait, Bubbles. Are you ready to die again, ferret? Hit it, Bubbles.
Die ferret, die ferret, die ferret, die ferret, die ferret.
She has arisen again. Whoop whoop. Oh my God, you guys. My staff here in the bunker told me that I'm fabulous. The help has done my hair. The help has done my pedicure. Look at that. Isn't it gorgeous? And the help has done my nails. Bye. We're obsessed with Bubbles.
I am obsessed. I am obsessed. I am obsessed. Oh.
Listen, Linda.
Listen, Linda. Listen, Linda. Listen, Linda.
Oh, this is a transparent banana. It's a ghost banana. You know why it's a ghost banana? Everything disappears in the Middle Ages. This is the past, you understand. I have traveled hundreds of years in the past. Bananas were still not really available in Europe. So that's why it's disappearing. All the reality that we know, all the pleasantries in this life that we thought we knew, they're all disappearing. Before you know it, you might just lose your right to vote. Fiction. The Twilight Zone, or just the new now. Baby Yoda. Hi, darling. Are you ready to tell the world that it's all about the cha? Okay. Baby Yoda. Oh, but you are kind of visible again. Well, this is fabulous. Hit it, baby.
Ciao, 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 ciao. Ciao, 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 ciao. Ciao, ciao, ciao. Ciao.
And that was our show. And just like that, it ends in the catacombs. It begins in the catacombs and it ends in the catacombs. Here's hoping, darling, the times doth done get better. Until then, let's just hope we don't forget whatever we thought we still remembered. Until next time, never give up on love. See you in the next show. Bye.
Period. End of discussion.
Okay, Judy.